He stands for justice. He stands for what's right. This is the Alex Jones Show. Call Alex now, toll free, at 877-590-5525. Now live from Austin, Texas, here's Alex Jones.
This is a message from the New World Order to those of you in the population who are aware of our existence. Those of you who have chosen to resist us. The final war is approaching. This is your last chance to join us. You must accept that you are not the majority. Your numbers are not growing. Your efforts to expose our methods have gone unnoticed and buried. Your brothers and sisters are not awake. Your children will not rise up. They will remain unaware of our presence and live lives of no significance. You must thank us for giving them this blessing. We have clouded their eyes by design. Even your leaders, those you look to for inspiration and direction, know fully well of their impending defeat. They see the fate that awaits their movement. They cannot rise above the full force of our manipulation and control of the government, of the media, of the economy, of the armies. Those who will uphold our new laws are being prepared all around you. Alex Jones, the 4th of July is approaching. You have already slowed our juggernaut machine. You have made your point. You are beginning to become a nuisance. Lay down your arms. Silence your flock of sheep. You are leading them to a slaughter. Do not force our hand on Independence Day. Those who cling to the old world must accept what is coming. On July 4th, the truth must not rise.
We are live. It is Sunday, the 29th day of June, 2008. We'll be here for the next hour and 50-plus minutes, and we're going to have open phones coming up in the second hour today. You can get lined up now if you'd like, but we'll be going to your calls at the end of this hour, but guaranteed by the start of the next hour. No guest today because there's a lot of news and information I want to cover. That is a fan-made trailer for my new film, Truth Rising, that comes out July 4th on DVD, available at Infowars.com and stores here and there across the country, as well as instant download in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. That is a fan-made video. I was sent that video, I guess it was Friday night I saw it. Somebody made it on YouTube, and it was sent to my inbox. And then I sent it to my web guys and said, post this, and we made the point that it was probably a joke. I mean, obviously a joke. It's meant to get you thinking, to realize that there is a global elite, that they are carrying out tyranny, and that a lot of people are having big debates on YouTube and my own website, Infowars.com, about whether it's real or not, when we're telling you it's obviously not a real message from the New World Order to us. It is a point that we are making. It's to get people thinking. And my God, it's doing that. Tens of thousands of people have watched it just since we posted it last night. Okay. Folks, you can watch the video that goes along with the audio you just heard at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com right now. We'll play the audio of some of our official trailers that we made coming up later today dealing with the film Truth Rising. Find out about the Truth Rising at Infowars.com. Okay, here are the stacks. We have Israel prodding U.S. to attack Iran, CBS News, large stack of similar news. Very important we'll be going over. Also, 20 people killed in Mexican border city with the United States, with Texas. LAPD won't ask about immigrant status, even if they're aggravated felons. Police report Mexican army members attack U.S., go into home invasion, murder U.S. citizens. Police union standing by. Mexican militia reports attacking U.S. Car bombings in Dallas being covered up by the media. Texas real estate slump lets Mexicans take it back. Rich Mexicans say they're buying up Texas, and now more than a dozen towns fly the Mexican flag in Texas. No English allowed in court, and no gringos allowed. Bloomberg Financial. They're saying it's good, of course. Everything's fine. Sarkozy lays out a plan to tax the internet. Thought I'd throw that in there. Libs blast disappointment with Obama over the FISA betrayal. He said he'd vote against it. Of course, he voted for it. He is a complete congenital liar and totally New World Order controlled. That is just some of the news we have in that stack. I'll be going over in more detail. Of course, the energy and dollar devaluation news. Oil prices hit record above $142 a barrel Friday. New York Stock Exchange slumps as oil hits record high. OPEC chief, you think that's bad? He sees $170 a barrel oil coming. OPEC prices rebound as OPEC predicts fresh highs. Oil, again, went over 142, set to go to 170. Barclays warns of financial storm as Federal Reserve credibility crumbles. Gloom descends over Wall Street again, New York Times. This is Washington Post. The recession is just beginning. OPEC leader says dollar will drive oil to 170. Finally, out of all our mainstream news, one article tells what all the foreigners, Germany, France, Saudi Arabia, Russia, China, and they're not happy about it. They've begged the government not to do this. Our government did it in the last 6 years, and they've killed the dollar. They've killed us. And I hear every financial show in the U.S. I hear local shows. You call into them. The call screeners won't let you on to talk about it. Everyone just runs around like a pack of idiots, leading idiots, bumbling about, blaming oil companies, blaming speculators. The dollar is in the toilet. Period! Period, 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 period. And it's a political decision, and if the people would wake up to it, we could have reversed it. But you're going to find out, don't worry. When you realize we're in a full-blown depression, sucking your thumb with guys in black uniforms feeding you into FEMA camps, then you'll know about the dollar. But until then, you pack of mindless, greedy, neocon baboons and mainline liberals aren't going to know any better. OPEC leader says dollar will drive oil to 170, begs U.S. to stop devaluing its currency. They are begging on their knees. It is destroying the world economy. But the psychos running things want it by design, and will tell you why. And no, it isn't Bush or it isn't Obama. Let's forget about the little left-right fight they get you all focused on like a football game while the real world goes on behind the curtain, boys. So finally, it's in some of our media. What's behind the dollar's decline in value? Los Angeles Times. Citigroup sinks to 10-year low. Goldman urges short sale. Mayday, mayday, mayday. They've put, $300 billion into Citigroup, and they can't prop it up. It's got over $35 trillion in derivatives. That's right. There's thousands of times paper what there is real assets in the world. You understand, ladies and gentlemen? This will make the Depression look like heaven on earth if it continues to unfold. Meanwhile, you won't figure it out till it's too late because you're powerful yuppies, and you just giggle and snicker at everything. Credit crunch forcing U.S. middle classes to live in their cars. Bill Clinton says Barack Obama must kiss my ass for his support. London Telegraph headline. Supermodel, probably murdered, but who knows? These people are so decadent. She might have thrown herself out of there. Falls off a building and dies. Global warming, taxes coming in, mass raping of the population, total bedlam, massive gun control act passed by the Supreme Court. Idiot public told it's a pro-gun ruling. You'll hear the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth straight ahead. I'm Alex Jones. The truth is rising. Every Sunday, we're here 4 to 6 p.m. Central. Folks listening in stations on the East Coast, you know what that means. 5 to 7, people out in the mountain areas. 3 to 5, Pacific, 2 to 4. It's an abbreviated Sunday edition. 5 days a week, 4 hours a day. Isn't enough for me weekdays. We are here going toe-to-toe with the New World Order, the Fortune 100 global crime syndicate that own the private banks, the printing machines. They flooded the world with pure liquidity to buy up the real assets. Now they're leaving a vanguard of police state systems so that they can't be punished for their crimes. They are not playing games. This is the real world. The United States is being systematically dismantled as we speak. Within 3 years, it will be fully dismantled if we are unable to warn and then rally the people to resist the crime syndicate that has seized control of the federal government, both political parties, and most state governments.